This is the Castle Hill in the parish of Riccarton, close to Kilmarnock. It lies to the east of Caprington Castle and close to Damhead House. It's been suggested that it was a motte and bailey and shows a degree of artificial construction. However, it's not in the most obvious defensible position, and it may have been some form of lookout tower for the main castle nearby. There are no signs of stone foundations, ruins, etc. However, this may well have been robbed, as was often the case for the construction of buildings nearby. A well-formed trackway runs beside it, and to the north lies a deep pit, which may one time have been a quarry. This certainly was filled with water, as the map show it as being a pond, and the name Damhead nearby perhaps gives a clue. There are no signs of a moat or a ditch running round it. However, there's been much altered, particularly on the side of the golf course, though the remains of an old hedge, which could well have been planted into a ditch which then infilled. It's known at one time there was a path leading to the top, and there was a seat present. It was only in the last 100 years or so that trees were planted on top, so at one point it would have been very open to the surroundings. In 1564, Mary Queen of Scots created the Barony of Caprington. This would have meant that the Baron would have had his own court, and this would require a court hill, also called a Moot hill or Justice hill. The appearance of this particular mound is very similar to surviving court hills. Some of the records of the Barony Court of Caprington survive in the National Archives in Edinburgh. Nearby is a pit. Difficult to date it, but the Baron had the right of pit and gallows, that is, they had the right to sentence capital punishment. Men were hung, so it's possible this mound was also the gallows hill, and women were drowned, so it's a possibility that the pond or pit nearby was where that court sentence was carried out.